Hello everyone, so this video is checking in on the beginners this week to see how you're doing. Let's go to the beginner violin. So beginner violin, you have this book, Essential Elements for Strings. Have it on a device to read. So the main goals are to be able to hold it in guitar position and then on shoulder position. So violin beginners, check that you can hold it in the guitar position. That's this position on the left. And then that you can put it up on your shoulder with hands free. So you need to be able to adjust that shoulder rest so that you can hold it hands free. So check that you can hold it in guitar position and that you can hold it in shoulder position comfortably. So beginning violin, let's go through your part. Everyone with a D chord or D string can play along. Okay, ready? Line 1, 1, 2, ready, play. D, 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 rest. D, 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 rest. D, 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 rest. Now let's go to the second line. You're going to find your A string. Sounds like that. Same rhythm pattern, but now you're going to play on the open A string. Try it pizzicato, 2, 3, ready, go. A, rest. A, rest. A, rest. Now let's go down to the next line. Number 4 is 2 is a team. Can you see that one? So we're going to play line 4 this time. 2 is a team. So now you need to play on your D and your A string. Okay, ready? Number 4, 2 is a team. 2, ready, go. D, 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 rest. A, rest. D, D, Let's look at the second line down. It's called At Perot's Door. Uses the D and the A strings again. Different rhythm pattern, different notes. Ready, go. D, 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 A, rest. A, rest. D, D, A, rest. Okay, here's a recap of our basic bow hold for violins and violas, and I like this as a 3-step easy method. So check your bow hold and bow hand, violins and violas, beginners.
Okay, so first of all, if you hold the bow by the screw here with your left hand, right? And then you want to take your bent thumb and you're going to insert it right here where the grip meets the frog. There's a little bit of a space here between the frog and where this little leather grip is. You're going to put the tip of your thumb there, and then the hair of the bow is going to touch your thumb. So this is 1, then 2. You're going to put, see the first crease in your fingers here? The first crease of these 3 fingers? That's going to go on top of your bow. So 1, 2 goes the crease fingers, then bent pinky on top of the bow. Bent pinky. Okay? And that's really your bow hold right there. It's not really any more complicated than that. Well, actually it is, but that's the simplified way of looking at it. So I'm going to do it again a couple times. Remember, 2 fingers are always bent. Your thumb and your pinky. Your thumb and your pinky. They must always be bent. So, bent thumb, the tip of your thumb goes right here, right there. Then the 3 fingers go on top of the bow, on that first crease, and then your pinky goes on top of the bow. Right? The pinky is the only the finger that goes on top of the bow. And that's it. So, 1, 2, 3. Let go with your left hand and turn it over. You can practice this over and over and over again. 1, 2, 3, turn it over. Okay?
Now we're checking in with the beginning ukulele players, seeing how you're doing. These are all the basic chords that you should be practicing and that you should know. Yes, some are repeated. We're going to make sure you practice these basic chords. So this is our chord strummer. What you're going to do is start at the left and just finger through them. So you need to know C, G7, F, C7, D7, A7, A minor. So those are basic chords. So if this is too fast to go through, you're going to strum each of them 8 times. Let's practice. If it's too fast, then you start and stop in between each one on your own practice time. So here we go. 8 of each, 2, ready, setting a C. C, G7, C, nice and even, steady, G7, and those are our basic chords for beginning ukulele. So checking in on the beginner guitar students, we were learning about what are dyads and how do you play them, and this is a good way to get started without playing a whole lot of fingers down. Memorize your E dyads, E minor, so you can take a picture of it, write it down. This will be in the video. F sharp minor, G, A minor dyads. That means using 2 fingers down. B minor, C, and D minor dyads. So let's go to the video and then play along. So this was your beginner lesson for this week.
Let's take a look at dyads. We're going to learn what they are and place them in the key of E minor and A minor. A dyad is any chord made up of 2 notes. The most common would be the power chord, but we can build a dyad from any interval. The second most common would be the major and minor third. Here's an E major dyad on the A and D strings. And here's an E minor on the same strings as well. Notice how they have very distinct sounds. Let's try some more major and minor dyads in the key of E minor. First up, for the fret hand, we have F sharp minor. Place that 2nd finger on the 6th string, 2nd fret, and the 5th string is played open. Then we have a G dyad. You can scoot that 2nd finger up to the 3rd fret on your 6th string and place your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. And last, we have the A minor dyad. Take that 3rd finger, place it on the 6th string, 5th fret, 1st finger on the 3rd fret of your 5th string. Let's take a look at these over the shoulder. Here's your F sharp minor, G, and A minor. Strum in 6 and 5 for all 3 of these dyads. For the strum hand, we're working with down strums as whole notes. So we're going to walk through F sharp minor, G, and A minor 2 times through, strummed as whole notes. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4, F sharp minor, 3, 4, and G, 2, 3, 4, and A minor, 2, 3, 4, repeat, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's try some dyads in the key of A minor. We have the same shapes, same fingers, even the same order, but we're just going to shift everything over to the A and D strings. So now for the fret hand, we have a B minor dyad, second finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and the 4th string's played open. Then we shift that 2nd finger up to the 3rd fret again, and then we're going to add our 1st finger to the 4th string, 2nd fret. There's the C dyad. We have the D minor dyad, 3rd finger on the 5th string, 5th fret, 1st finger on the 4th string, 3rd fret. Now let's take a look at those from over the shoulder. Here's your B minor dyad, C, and D minor. Strings 5 and 4 for these dyads. For the strum hand, we have the same deal, down strums as whole notes. Let's walk through B minor, C, and D minor 2 times through whole note strums. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. B minor, 2,